Mom, Dad, I still don't get why I have to go to this stupid school band performance.
Because you are required to participate in this performance for your band class. It will count as part of your grade for your band class.
And besides, I thought that you liked your band class. I don't get why you are so upset over having to do this band performance.
Because, even though I do like my band class more than I like my other classes, I really don't want to have to go to school after the school day is over in order to participate in this band performance. I just really don't like having to be at school after the school day is over. Going into the school in the evening for this band performance feels just like being in school in the evening for a detention.
Oh come on, Rachel, it shouldn't be that bad. Unlike detention, I think that you should enjoy participating in this band performance.
Oh, I doubt it.
Well, it doesn't really matter, because you are still required to participate in this band performance, whether you like it or not. And we are at your school right now, so let's go inside.
Good evening, Rachel, and Mr. and Mrs. Bradshaw.
Good evening, Mr. Wright and Mrs. Tanner.
The school band performance will begin soon. Rachel, since you are performing in the school band performance, you may head down to the band classroom to get ready for the performance. And Mr. and Mrs. Bradshaw, you may go into the auditorium and wait for the performance to begin.
All right then.
Good luck on your performance, Rachel. We will see you later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right everyone, we will be heading down to the auditorium in a minute. Before we go, I would like you all to put your phones on silent if you have not already done so, and I would like to remind you that you are not allowed to use your phone during the performance. If you would like to leave your phone in the classroom, you can do that, and I will lock the classroom door when we leave so that no one steals it. And I would like to say that I know you all have worked hard over the school year to prepare for this performance, and I believe you will do well. And Rachel, why do you look so angry?
Because I don't want to be here. My parents forced me to come here for this stupid band performance, but I would really just rather be at home.
Enough with that attitude, Rachel. You need to participate in this performance, because it counts as part of your grade for the class.
I think it's so stupid that we get a grade for this performance.
Well, Rachel, that's just the way it is. It is written in the course expectations for this class that you are required to attend the band performances and you will receive a participation grade for those performances, and you agreed to those course expectations when you transferred to this school. If you really did not want to have to attend this band performance, then you should have dropped this class and switched into a different class.
But I did not want to switch into a different class because I don't like any of the other elective options that were available to me.
Well, that is not my problem. Anyway, that is enough of that argument. We need to get down to the auditorium now. And Rachel, remember to behave. If you misbehave, not only will you get a bad grade, but you may also be subject to disciplinary action by the school. Anyway, let's go to the auditorium now.
Good evening, and welcome to the Randolph Valley High School Spring Band Performance. We would like to thank all of you for coming and supporting our band students. Before we begin, I would like to ask all of you to silence your phones, and to try to avoid any disturbances. And at this time, I would like to introduce our school band instructor, Mrs. Johnson.
Good evening everyone. Like Mr. Wright said, we would like to thank all of you for coming, and we will begin the performance now. Rachel, what are you doing on your phone? I told the whole class that you are not allowed to take out your phone during the performance, and you are supposed to be playing your instrument. Why are you on your phone instead of playing your instrument?
Because, like I already told you, I really don't even want to be here, and I don't even care about this band performance, so I am not going to play my instrument.
Rachel, you need to start playing your instrument, or else you will receive a failing grade for tonight's band performance.
I don't care anymore. I still refuse to participate.
Your grade for tonight's band performance is now at 75%. If you do not start participating in this instance, I will drop your grade down to 50%.
I said I will not participate.
Rachel, you just broke your instrument. Do you even know how expensive that instrument is? What were you thinking? Oh. Rachel Bradshaw, I can't believe you destroyed these instruments. You just ruined the school band performance. Get off the stage right now. Attention everyone, I am sorry to say this, but we are going to have to end the school band performance early. I am very sorry that it had to end like this, and I would still like to thank everyone for coming. Alright students, we will be heading back to the band classroom for a few minutes, and then you may all go home. Please bring your instruments with you, unless your instrument was damaged by Rachael, in which case you can just leave your instrument where it is, and I will deal with it later. Alright everyone, I would just like to say that I am very sorry that tonight's band performance had to end the way that it did. I know that you all worked very hard to prepare for tonight's performance, and it is a shame that one of your classmates just had to ruin it all. Don't worry about your participation grade. Everyone in the class, except for Rachael, will receive a 100% for the participation grade. And if your instrument was damaged by Rachael, the school will hopefully replace your instrument soon, and you will not have to pay for it. Anyway, that is all I have to say. If you don't have any questions for me, then you may all leave.
Hello, Mrs. Johnson.
Hello, Mrs. Tanner.
I have talked to Rachel Bradshaw's parents, and they have agreed to schedule a parent, student, teacher, principal, and vice principal conference tomorrow morning at 7:30. I will assign a substitute teacher to teach your class during that time so that you can attend the conference.
Okay then.
Anyway, I am going back to the auditorium to assess the damages caused to the instruments and clean up in the auditorium.
Okay, I think I will also go down there and help you with that.
And I will see you all tomorrow morning at 7:30 during the conference.
Alright then.
Come on Rachel, we are going home right now. You are grounded for what you did. We will decide how long you are grounded for after the conference tomorrow, but tonight, when we get home, you will go straight to your room.
Good morning. I would like to thank you all for attending this conference. Now, I'm sure everyone in here already knows what Rachael did last night during the school band performance, but Rachael and Mr. and Mrs. Bradshaw, after you left last night, Mrs. Johnson, Mrs. Tanner, and I assessed the damages that Rachael caused to the instruments, and we have determined that it will cost $900 to pay for the damages.
What? That is so much money. Rachel, you will be paying for all of that.
Also, Rachel, you need to realize that your classmates put in a lot of work to prepare for the school band performance, and they did not deserve having that performance ruined by you last night. Also, you will be receiving a grade of 0 for your participation grade for last night's performance.
And Rachel, for the way you behaved last night, you will be receiving 3 days of in-school suspension and an 8-hour Saturday detention.
Yes, I think Rachael deserves all of those punishments.
Anyway, I don't think there is anything else to discuss, so we can end this conference now.
Rachel, your 3 days of in-school suspension will begin today as soon as this conference is over, and your Saturday detention will be this Saturday. I will now escort you to the in-school suspension room.
Mr. and Mrs. Bradshaw, thank you again for coming to this meeting, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes, I am finally home from school, and the day of in-school suspension is over. I still have 2 days of in-school suspension left and a Saturday detention this Saturday, but at least I get to enjoy the rest of the day.
Not so fast, Rachel, you are still grounded. Your grounding will last until we are able to pay for the instruments that you damaged.
Now go to your room right now.
Wah 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 wah.